Fast becoming a regular, aren't you? About that demonstration of dexterity. I'm bored, Nomad. Are you bored? Perhaps we could alleviate the boredom together.
I would like that. Shall we go somewhere?
Of course. Let me introduce you to one of the lesser-known salons of the Macam.
That is the spot.
Oh, I think you can go a little higher. Ha! I'll admit, an elder does have one or two little tricks.
You are interesting, Fletcher. Tell me about your embrace.
Interesting. Well, that's good. It wasn't Lou, if that's what you're thinking. Although, she did speak up for me. They needed my skills, both in business and in other matters. I was a recruit, and may I say, an eager one. Afterwards, helping Lou and Rosalind play chess with the violent and the desperate was an absolute blast.
Tell me about your history with Lou.
She has always supported my business ventures, sent clients and opportunities my way. We had similar livelihoods as mortals. Oh, sure, we dealt in different vices, but it was vice that made us our fortune all the same. I like to think she thinks of us as kindred spirits. She would never say anything of the sort, of course. In fact, the last time we met, she called me a sniveling parasite. Oh, she is such a card.
How do you feel about the new prince?
She has her strengths. But you've been around longer than any of us. I'd be interested to hear your opinion.
I agree. She is an ideal leader.
Ideal is a strong word. As Campbell's seneschal, she spent a lot of time reaching out to less enlightened courts in other cities, making alliances, even with other species. But I will say I found her to be ruthless at a pinch. I can respect that.
I look forward to seeing you again.
That tour is top of the list of things to do for our visitors. Fun day out for the Okies, you know? Maybe Tali and Ryong are right. Maybe our falling tourist numbers is because they're all getting eaten up by something. You'd hope someone would mention that in the review, though, right?
I moved to Seattle to get away from it. from weather like this.
The biggest. They're all fucking cowards.
Jesus H. Christ on a...
Yeah.
Sneaking around. Jesus Christ.
Eyes peeled. Just keep it together. Jesus Christ! It's cold tonight. That was so cool.
Next time, I'll have the courage to tell
Drink. Whatever you can spare, please.
No sign of Nyx.
And a lot of mortals.
She'll stick out. We should be able to track her down easily enough. catch that aroma? That's Nyx, all right. We should get after her.
To 1886 saw the anti-Chinese riots depicted here, which were begun by unemployed white workers determined to drive away the Chinese diaspora who had played such a vital role in building Seattle. Despite this, modern Seattle once again enjoys a thriving Chinese and Pan-Asian community. In 1889, disaster struck when the Great Seattle Fire consumed half the city overnight. It was believed to have originated in a carpenter's workshop. To 1886 saw the anti-Chinese riots depicted here, which were begun by unemployed white workers determined to drive away the Chinese diaspora who had played such a vital role in building Seattle. Despite this, modern Seattle once again enjoys a thriving Chinese and Pan-Asian community. In 1889, disaster struck when the Great Seattle Fire consumed half the city overnight. It was believed to have originated in a carpenter's workshop. The Seattle Underground, where we now stand, came to be when attempts to rebuild went awry and a new city was built on top of the old one. Thank you again for coming to the Seattle Underground Tour. This exhibit, like many others in the city, relies on generous donations such as the Lou Graham Historical Grant and people like you. Please feel free to speak with our front of house staff if you would like to contribute.
Nix, running ahead like a mud off the leash. Go carefully. This place is about as stable as a Wall Street gambling den.
Any deeper archaeological research is forbidden under City Statute 3A 47B, as there are fears of the stability of historical architecture.
You get that subtle perfume of wet dog? You know gangrels. Reckon Nix is on 4 feet instead of 2 right now.